Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. The only reason I pushed record on this camera today is because I'm allowed to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression and a Sylvester Stallone impression in the same video. Stallone, what are you doing over there? Kill me! Kill me now! Hey, Tommy! So the movie Escape Plan stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. What are you doing over there? Come here, Stallone! Come here, we have to get out of here! Climb up there! Tell me where they are! Hell no! Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, Stallone's character in this movie plays a security expert who places himself in all these different prisons to test how effective they are. Do they keep the bad guys in? I'm a cybernetic organism. Okay, I got the impressions out of my system. So Arnold's character in this movie plays an inmate in this maximum security prison that Stallone gets himself into later on in the movie. And this prison is the most secure prison on the planet. I mean, it's so secure that they don't even have trials or, yeah, you basically can pay to put someone in this prison. It's kind of like the place in Old Boy where you can pay to put someone there for a certain number of years. Yeah, that's basically what this prison is. Now, before we dive further into this movie, I have a couple quick foot facts for you. If you've ever seen the mid-1990s action movie Face Off starring Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, I want to take my face off. In the original concept of that movie, they were actually going to have Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone in that movie. And the reason I bring that up is because in that movie, there's a long extended prison sequence that takes place in this very secure prison where they put these boots on. They're like magnets that hold you down to the floor. And yeah, it was very reminiscent of this movie. Okay, let's talk about Escape Plan. The basic plot to this movie is, well, this movie was only created to have Arnold and Stallone work together. That is it. That is the plot of this movie. A reason for both these guys to be in the same movie together. And I'm okay with that. Now, going into this movie, I was like, it looks a little bit cheap, a little bit underwhelming. The trailers don't do much for me, and it looks a little bit watered down. And was it all of those things? Oh yeah, kinda, sorta. But that's not to say I didn't have some fun with this movie. You know, I went into this movie not expecting much, and I got a mediocre movie that was easy to watch, and the only thing that kept this movie alive, the only thing that kept this movie's heart beating, yeah, but the only thing that kept this movie going for me was the screen presence of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. These two guys, whenever they're on the screen, they just light it up. Now, the best thing about this movie was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, his character was fun, likable. He had a few good one-liners, which you expect from Arnie. And I found Arnold's character more interesting than Stallone's character. I don't know, maybe I just like Terminator more than Rambo. By the way, another quick foot fact, this is the third prison movie Stallone has starred in. The first one was in 1989 called Lock Up. The second one was also in 1989 called Tango and Cash. And this is the third installment where Stallone escapes from prison. Alright, the movie also stars Jim Caviezel, who plays the warden of this prison, and he's kind of an asshole. He's a little bit sick and sadistic and cold. Yeah, he likes to put little butterflies together on his desk. I don't know, every bad guy has to have a hobby in a movie. And in this movie, he was very cold, very menacing. I liked his character. So yeah, Jim the Jesus Caviezel played a pretty good villainous bad guy. I bought into him. I was like, that guy would run a prison like that. Now, a few complaints I have with this movie was it is mediocre, it is a little bit watered down, and the way that they shot this movie, bland. It's just like, here's another camera angle, here's another camera angle. There's not really one scene in this movie that just stands out because it was so stylish and cool to watch, like a long one-take action scene that's just brutal and violent. You know, everything's pretty much, here's one camera angle, okay, here's another one, here's a little bit of digital CGI blood. But yeah, talking about the effects of this movie, there's one effect towards the very end of the movie. It involves fire. I'm not going to ruin anything for you, but it was awful. It looked like a PS2 graphic, and it just didn't look right. So the movie Escape Plan, was I pleasantly surprised by this movie? Yeah, it was easy to watch. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's one of those movies that, you know, if it's a rainy day, you can go down to the Red Box, pick it up, stop at the gas station, get some licorice, get some popcorn, grab a soda, go home and watch it, or wait 6 months later and watch it on cable. What are you doing over there? Come here, kill me! Hell no! I had to get that out of my system. So I'm going to give the movie Escape Plan a C+. It's easy to watch, you know, it numbs your brain a little bit. And if you're a huge fan of these two big action stars, go check it out. Okay, so that's my movie review for Escape Plan. Now here's my question to you, and let me know down below in the comments. What is your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie and your favorite Sylvester Stallone movie? Let me know down below. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out my last movie review. It's a spoiler-filled review of the movie Gravity. It involves a fire extinguisher, me running around in my basement. It gets a little bit weird. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.